I know we're waiting. We didn't pick a nickname.
I've got one. I've got this. Okay.
You don't have the stretches?
I do have the stretches.
You do?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Yeah, people. We have people. We're waiting for some more people.
Okay.
We gotta make sure everything's working because we've had problems before.
Hey. Sure.
This is scaring me.
What's?
30 seconds in and yet.
You think it's not working? Okay, maybe we should not be live with these people until we know we've got those people.
Oh, we got a person. Okay.
Okay, good.
We're good. Welcome back to Storytime Live with Charlie. Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
No,
No.
let's breathe.
Shh.
Okay.
I'm gonna redo that. Okay.
Okay. All right. This is a good one.
Welcome back to another Storytime Live with Charlie and Carla. I'm Charlie. She's Carla. And we are here in our house. Yes. Love your face.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And so, if you've not been here before, welcome. Yep.
Welcome. Glad to have you here. It's Tuesday.
It is
Storytime Tuesday. Yesterday was, of course, Galactic.
Talkative Tuesday.
Yesterday was Galactic.
Because
it was Star Wars Day.
It was Star Wars Day. And
Today's theme won't be a surprise for most people, I think.
I gotta give it to her. All my sports teams. Wait, which one?
Talk loud enough.
So this is my first basketball team. This is my second basketball team. This is my soccer team. Yeah. And then I've got a future cross country team that I don't have any merch for, as you could say. Merch. But
Okay.
yeah. Pretty awesome.
You are.
I am pretty awesome.
You decided you wanted to be the leader of the pack today, the leader of the
Yes. So
broadcast. So I'm excited about that. Thank you for
where do I look?
welcoming
No,
people.
never.
Just welcome people. Hi.
Welcome. We should probably start.
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first, we're gonna get into stretching. Oh,
We always tell them what we do.
The theme, I forgot.
Well, and we always tell them how Storytime works. Because sometimes there's new people.
We do stretching, we do jokes, we do riddles, we do songs, we do stories.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank
And
you.
all the papers.
Welcome back, everybody. It's a beautiful day. I hope it's a beautiful day where you are. I feel awesome here, ushering in the sports season. We're going to have to find a way, America, to get our sports on, get our sports in.
It might be video games at this point.
I have become, I've transformed from a person who grew up, I only did ballet. I don't say only ballet because that's hard work. But I didn't play any team sports, I guess is how you'd say it. But now I'm a soccer mom, a basketball mom. Sounds like I'll be a cross country mom, a sprinter mom. So I'm now as excited as everyone else is that it's supposed to be sports season. Because we are feeling excited about sports season, we decided that it was time to do a sporty theme. I'm surprised we haven't done one sooner, frankly.
Okay, let's introduce the theme. Will you give me I'll give you a drum roll, actually. My drum rolls aren't consistent.
Okay. You know a lot about drumming. So thank you for the drum roll. The theme today is Game On. Get your game on. Because we've got 2 championship stories today that are inspiring. And one is a classic. One story we're going to read is a poem that is more than 100 years old. It's a super old poem. But it doesn't sound old-fashioned. I think it's pretty cool.
It's older than me.
Yes. It's old. I'm also not 100. It's older than me. But Charlie, you said you were going to lead us in some stretching. I'm going to put on, what do you call these soccer scarves that we always take to the game? Rally scarves or?
Well, these are rally scarves. These aren't. So if you aren't familiar with the Minnesota United, go Loons. If there's a penalty kick. No, not a penalty. A corner kick. Everybody gets up, and so a corner kick is if the other team kicks it out of bounds on their side of the field, on the back line near their goal. That's a corner kick.
I'll show everyone the
This is soccer, by
So what happens when it happens? A corner kick?
Everybody stands up and does this from the Minnesota if you have your scarves. And even if it's the dead of summer, you gotta bring your scarf.
Yeah. We're still waiting for the dead of summer here in Minnesota. So these scarves feel still like they're weather appropriate. All right. So you've told them the theme. You haven't told them the nickname, and I think then we could jump in to your stretches, Madame Leader. I'm so excited.
Oh, wait, what? What we're doing first?
Stretches. Stretches.
No, we have to tell them our nickname.
Oh.
Today's nickname
Used to not be the
are
leader. Yeah.
athletes.
Athletes. It's classic.
I mean,
Charlie.
never go wrong.
Thank you.
Athletes are amazing.
You know what? It reminds me of that.
Athletes are amazing as well, but I don't know. I'm rambling.
It reminds me of that. Well, and they probably can't hear you because when you ramble quietly.
I know.
And I want them to hear you because you're hysterical and super funny. Reminds me of that Nike slogan.
Just do it.
Just do it, which is all about the mindset that no matter what, you are a champion.
My mindset is
keep
if you're working out and you're doing it really hard, just keep doing it and then push yourself to the limit because you're probably not going to get hurt. You're just not going to enjoy it, okay? But you're going to enjoy being better than you were before. So make yourself better day by day.
Little coaching.
Yeah.
For today's Game On theme. You got to get coached up to get your game on. Okay, how about the stretches? I don't. I just I like it. You know what I mean? Sports mom, sideline mom. I cheer at all the wrong things. Embarrassing mom, but I'm proud of you guys. So, what are we gonna do for our stretches?
Today's first stretch.
Tell them what we usually think about when we pick a stretch. We try to
about tight space.
Because these people might be in tight spaces.
Now, my first stretch is you're going to do the bicycle hands. You're going to rotate your hands.
Bicycle hands?
Bicycle hands.
Okay.
Rotate the shoulders.
Oh, rotate the shoulders. Okay. Make sure you're the coach. Make sure everyone can hear you.
The bicycle hands, if you couldn't hear me.
What's the technique? What am I going for here?
You're going for long stride.
Okay. You know what? This feels good in my back. I feel like that's not working out some muscle tightness. Okay.
Okay. And now I could do my sports stretches, or I could do sports themed stretches.
You pick. You pick.
Let us start with swooshers. Yeah, it's about basketball. Yeah, stretch it all the way up to the sky. Alternate.
Swooshers? What's the... I'm trying to make sure people can see.
Okay, so it's you go up. If you hold it, and then basically you're holding a little ball in your hand.
Okay.
And then you go from... Well, this is how I remember it. Bookshelf.
Bookshelf?
So
I remember. I feel like one of your uncles taught you this.
Yeah.
Bookshelf.
Bookshelf.
Yeah. Okay.
Coke bottle.
Coke bottle. Soda bottle. No particular brand. Okay. Yeah.
Not sponsored. Hashtag not sponsored.
Okay.
It should be.
Yeah. Hashtag no spons. Okay.
Neck.
Bookshelf. Into my soda bottle to make it look like a gooseneck. This is gonna make me better
into the cookie jar.
Oh, what do I? Okay, and then so let's do a speed it up. Show me. This is how. Is this how all the top LeBron and KD? This is how they shoot.
I'm surprised you knew about KD.
I would be good. I would be
yes,
good. Okay,
would be amazing.
Good. I feel really warmed up. Now, hello. Let's make sure, Charlie, that these people
Sponsorship
can see you. Okay. All right. Let's get going because we always do 2 jokes, a riddle in the middle, some music, and
Some music.
we've got 2 stories today.
I
So
feel like
it's
if I look up.
Huh?
Then it's gonna be weird for them.
equal opportunity, my friend. The joke, Charlie.
The joke of today. Well, the first joke is
We got sporty jokes today.
we got basketball themed jokes today. One of my favorite sports. I don't really know what my favorite sport is actually. I play. Well, I'm going to be a 4-sport athlete soon, and I can't pick a favorite one.
Just tell people what sports you play, and then let's get
I
into
play
the joke.
basketball, soccer, I run cross country, and then I'm going to run track.
I have not seen you run cross country. Is this new?
It is new.
Okay. Have you run it yet?
Yes.
Okay.
I am.
Oh, good. In school?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
But
That's
now
why I'm not
like
aware.
doing it for like a league now. You know.
Impressive. Impressive. I like the well-rounded
2
because your
miles.
muscles will be into different,
That'd be-
different
Okay.
things. Cross training.
First
Yeah, the first joke.
joke of today is why do basketball players relate to babies so much? Why do basketball players relate to babies so much? Why do basketball?
Don't say it 3 times. They got it. Okay. We got to give them time to
I feel like
answer the
everybody
joke. No,
didn't tell
that's okay. Wherever they are, they got you as long as you just let them see you.
Point to
Beautiful face.
everybody.
Okay. All right. We've got, just so
Why?
people know what Charlie's doing, we have got 2 different Instagram cameras going, and we've been getting our technology, we've been trying to fix it. We've been hearing sound effects issues. So today we think we've got a good layout. You let us know if the sound is crystal clear while we get back to this joke. So, why do basketball players, hey, athletes out there, why do basketball players relate to babies?
We gotta guess. We got
Oh my gosh. Sometimes we have such smart
people.
watching, good, or people who love a joke.
I always have to wait though.
Okay. We like to wait because some people are not fast with their typing. So athletes, I'll ask it one more time, just in case anybody wants to give us an emoji or you want to give us a guess. You ask it.
Why do basketball players relate to babies so much?
Basketball players, babies. Okay.
I'm a baby of a family and a basketball player.
Yeah.
I should know this.
You
but-
should know this one. Okay. Why don't you tell them? Because I think they're ready.
Well, we've got a guess and it is correct.
Oh,
over here.
Christy, you got it.
Shout out!
Shout out, Christy. It is. The answer is.
Because they both dribble.
Because they both dribble. All right. Smarties. We try to trick you guys. It's tough. You're a tough crowd to beat. And sometimes you make the jokes better.
I didn't even understand the joke when I came up with it, but you know.
Okay, old lady. You brought the old lady today. Let's get going on the story. Our first
What did I
story.
used to say with that old pose? Do you remember?
You used to just say, "I'm an old lady," and your grandma, and you would walk by your grandmother and just say, "I'm an old lady."
No, I said something about like green onions.
Really, I don't know. Okay, let's get sporty. People came here to hear you tell a story, girlfriend.
No, they're going first.
Casey at bat.
Yes, Casey
All right,
at bat.
Casey at bat.
Who
This book is actually a poem, and I'm going to read this one first. This is a poem that I read at your brother's school when I was the mystery reader. You're the picture person, and I'm the reader. It's more than 100 years old, but it's amazing how relatable it still is. So I'm going to start, and we found, now some of you might have seen a long time ago, there was an old cartoon. I think it was a Disney cartoon made to tell this story. And you might have seen
Casey?
that, or it might be on Disney Plus if people have that. Casey you're going to find out. Casey is a character in this book. So I will start the poem, and you try to keep up with the pictures, and so people can imagine the
I'll
scene.
try very hard.
Okay.
Scoot forward.
Imagine.
Where
this.
do I hold it now, though?
Okay. All right. We don't have the technology. Just let that
But
be
the
our thing.
technology-
Just let that be our thing. Okay. Good. Let them enjoy the show.
Where do I point it?
You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. You're so bright. Ready?
You're letting them know I was whispering.
Okay.
They couldn't hear me. Oh, I'm holding it fine. I can't make it, so I'm going to see it.
What?
If
That's
I
okay.
struggle, I'll show everyone. I'm just going to.
Charlie will take your turns showing you.
I'm going to go read slowly then.
The outlook wasn't brilliant for the Mudville Nine that day. The score stood 4-2, but with one more inning to play. And then, when Cooney died at first and Barrows did the same, a sickly silence fell upon the patrons of the game. A straggling few got up to go in deep despair. The rest clung to that hope which springs eternal in the human breast. They thought if only Casey could get but a whack at that, we'd put up even money now with Casey at the bat. But Flynn preceded Casey, as did also Jimmy Blake, and the former was a Lulu, and the latter was a cake. So upon the stricken multitude, grim melancholy sat, for there seemed but little chance of getting Casey at the bat. But Flynn let drive a single, whack, to the wonderment of all, and Blake, the much despised, tore the cover off the ball. And when the dust had lifted and the men saw what had occurred, there was Jimmy safe at second and Flynn a hugging third. Then from 5,000 throats, oh, maybe it's different.
Some of it's the same.
Okay, I'll just keep going because people can imagine it.
People can see some pictures. I don't know if they'll actually make sense, but they're pictures.
Then from 5,000 throats, there rose a lusty yell. It rumbled through the valley. It rattled through the dell. It knocked upon the mountain and recoiled upon the flat. For Casey, mighty Casey, was advancing to the bat. There was an ease in Casey's manner as he stepped into the place. There was a pride in Casey's bearing and a smile on Casey's face. When responding to the cheers, he lightly doffed his hat. No stranger in the crowd could doubt 'twas Casey at the bat. 10,000 eyes were on him as he rubbed his hands with dirt. 5,000 tongues applauded when he wiped them on his shirt. Then while the writhing pitcher ground the ball into his hip, defiance gleamed Casey's eye. A sneer curled Casey's lip. And now the leather-covered sphere came hurtling through the air. And Casey stood a-watching a haughty grandeur there. Close by the sturdy batsman, the ball unheeded sped. That ain't my style, said Casey. Strike one, the umpire said. From the benches black with people went up a muffled roar, like the beating of the storm waves on a stern and distant shore. Kill him, kill the umpire, shouted someone in the stand. And it's likely they'd have killed him had not Casey raised his hand. With a smile of Christian charity, great Casey's visage shone. He stilled the rising tumult and bade the game go on. He signaled to the pitcher. Once more the spheroid flew, but Casey still ignored it, and the umpire said, "Strike two!" "Fraud!" cried the maddening thousands, and an echo answered, "Fraud!" But one scornful look from Casey, and the audience was awed. They saw his face grow stern and cold. They saw his muscles strain, and they knew that Casey wouldn't let the ball go again. The sneer was gone from Casey's lip. His teeth are clenched in hate. He pounds with cruel violence his bat upon the plate. The ball. Now he lets it go. Now the air is shattered by the force of Casey's blow. Oh, somewhere in this favored land, the sun is shining bright. The band is playing somewhere, and somewhere hearts are light. And somewhere men are laughing, and somewhere children shout. But there's no joy in Mudville. Mighty Casey has struck out.
Really?
It's a sad, intense story. That's a good poem for a poem written more than 100 years ago, huh? You can relate. You can feel it.
Not everything went right.
It's like when you're watching one of those games and you got your champion superstar athlete and you just need the team to win. But athletes, sometimes it doesn't work out. But we're still loyal to our favorite teams, right? I mean, if you are a Cubs fan or you are a Buffalo Bills fan, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you wait a long time. Okay, Charlie, thank you. Cubbies.
Aces.
Cubbies are good, but
Aces are amazing.
Aces. What's the Aces?
WNBA.
Oh, the WNBA. I mean, the Minnesota Lynx.
I mean, I'm more of an Aces fan than an Lynx
Okay.
fan, but I mean, the Lynx are good too.
Where are the Aces? Well, okay. Where are they located?
Las Vegas.
The Las Vegas Aces. Well, it makes sense. Las Vegas Aces. I get it. Speaking,
Los Angeles. It's Las Vegas or Los Angeles.
it makes sense because aces and cards and gambling. I could get with it. I didn't know they had one. Well, I would like to follow the WNBA more now. You were showing
The
me
draft.
some sneakers today.
Yeah.
From a WNBA player.
I am a sneakerhead.
Charlie is a sneakerhead. And I love a tree torn. You guys know me. You know I love a tree torn. Charlie is trying to get me to broaden my horizons. And so she was showing me some
I
cool
already helped her.
WNBA sneakers. I don't think I'm going to get them, though.
Why
Air
not?
Force Ones. It's just not my style. Girl, it's not my
Everything
jam.
is Air Force One.
I'm a tree torn.
It would match everything.
Okay.
It
Well,
matches everything.
to be continued. She'll probably get her way.
Doesn't understand it.
I don't.
Yet.
I don't. I'm stuck in the 80s. Okay. All right.
Stuck in
It's time,
the
Charlie, for the riddle in the middle before we get to the song today. So, I have a riddle for you. I've got a really good riddle for our athletes who are watching today.
Stuck in the middle, a little piddle.
Okay. Get your thinking cap on. We did those stretches. Our thoughts are ready. Okay, ready? I want you to pay attention because you're going to have to make a guess first, remember?
Oh, yes. Yes.
We always make a guess. We always try to get it. So, there was an electric train traveling west from Minnesota to Nevada. Along the way, this train slowed down 3 times. First, it slowed down when 20 passengers got on in South Dakota. Then it continued west and slowed down again when 20 passengers got on in Wyoming. Then it slowed down for the 3rd and final time when 20 passengers got on in Utah. I had to look this up at the map because I never memorized the states. So I knew we wanted to go west. I looked this up. Okay. When it hit it was headed on its final stop from Utah to Nevada, and it picked up full speed. Which way was the smoke from the electric train blowing when it went to Nevada?
Oh, I know the answer.
Okay, but don't say it.
I'm gonna say it.
Okay, I'm gonna read the riddle again because that was a long one. It's a lot of detail. It's a lot to remember.
A lot to
Are you guys ready?
remember.
There was an electric train headed west from Minnesota to Nevada. Along the way, the train slowed down in 3 places. First, it slowed down when 20 passengers got on in South Dakota. Then it slowed down again when 20 passengers got on in Wyoming. Then the train slowed down the 3rd and final time when 20 more passengers got on in Utah. And then as it headed from Utah to Nevada, it picked up full speed again. Which way was the smoke from the electric train blowing when it got to Nevada? No, yeah. Okay, I get it. Well, I get it, but it's a riddle. It's a riddle. You see through my riddles because we've been hanging out together for a lot.
Well,
have we got any guesses?
we've got a guess. We've got one guess.
Oh my goodness, Maya gets credit. You said you were giving people credit for however many story times they attended.
That's next week.
Next week?
Monday.
Next Monday we're giving an award.
If you didn't know what's going on, if you comment on every story time on Facebook.
Oh, you have to comment every
on
time.
every story time, yes.
Okay.
You will get a shout out in our next story time.
Big stuff. Get a shout out right here.
Get a shout out.
Okay, now we've given the athletes a lot of time to guess, and we know Maya got her guess in. Cheryl is doubling down today. So we've never really had somebody just say, "Hey, I'm with that squad up there. I'm giving the same answer."
Too.
We have a like. We got Maya. You're leading the pack, which is no surprise because you always show up. Have we got any guesses anywhere else? No. Okay, well, I think it's time to tell people the answer because I'm ready for
Love Your Face.
this classic song and your story because we have a lot to say about your story.
Your
story means a lot to us.
Wait, an assist from her girl.
Oh, okay. Okay. You know what? We think really it's the other way around. Maya's probably helping her grown up.
It's always that way between us.
Okay, so the answer to the riddle of the electric train is headed west from Minnesota to Nevada. It slows down 3 times, first in South Dakota, then in Wyoming, then lastly in Utah, picks up full speed, continues to head west. What direction was the smoke on the electric train blowing when it got to Nevada? Well, smart people who are following the details know that the stuff in the middle had nothing to do with the riddle. There's no smoke from an electric train. It was an electric train. I did say that 2 times just to be a nice story giver. Charlie thinks I gave you too many clues.
I never give people enough clues. That's like the point. Their mind has to fill in
The mind. That's why we warm up. Ready for our song? You guys are going to love this one because this is a definite classic sing-along song. Remember, sometimes Charlie plays live music for us on her guitar or her drum or her electric guitar or her ukulele that she's teaching herself. Never the keyboard, although you play the keyboard, but we've never brought the keyboard up. That would be big. So today we're doing a cappella, and our rules for when we do sing-along is that we believe everybody can sing. We believe everyone's an athlete. That's why today you guys are called the athletes. We don't care if you don't know the words. If you're feeling the vibe, you make up your own words. Just this is our time to release our inner song maker. Okay, so we have the lyrics. This is a song that you may know because it's famous. Charlie's humming the melody to get you warmed up. You can't get enough in summertime at a baseball game at the 7th inning stretch of this classic Take Me Out to the Ball Game. If you're here from Chicago, we know that you may convert the lyrics a little bit as Chicagoans do and insert your favorite North Side baseball team, but we're going to sing the classic.
North Side, what?
Yeah, Cubbies. If you're on the North Side, you root for the Cubbies.
Okay. If you're on the North Side and root for the Twins.
Yeah, I'm in my Twins gear. And remember, we went to the All-Star game here?
Yeah, we went to the softball. I went to the softball game. The celebrity softball game.
Oh, who?
Because Jay.
Who were the celebrities?
Nelly was in there, and that was the only one I knew. So.
Okay. Wonder what Nelly's been up to lately. You don't hear about Nelly too much.
I have a shoe that he signed.
You have a Nelly signed sneaker. Okay, ready? Everybody's ready to sing. I just wanted to say that Nelly's probably producing music and behind the scenes. You know, I'm sure he's still active. Okay, ready? So here we go. Pretend you're at the ball game. You got your Cracker Jacks. You got your soda pop. If you got your adult drink, it's a sunny day. It's beautiful. Your favorite team has just come in from the diamond, and it's the 7th inning stretch. And over the loudspeaker comes the classic tune, Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Here we go. Ready?
Wait. Okay.
I'll start it. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back, 'cause it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. It's a classic. It's a feel-good classic. American sport, baseball. Now we move into the world's pastime, the world sport of football, or soccer, as we like to say here. And we're going to read about a really important and accomplished team.
I have a great question.
Oh, yeah.
Does Canada call it soccer or football?
Well, you went, this is a very shiny book. You went to go see it played in Canada. Do you remember what they called it?
Mm-mm.
They called it soccer. Anybody? Oh, well, we might have some. Okay, come on. Are you slurping? Okay, no, don't. Okay, if we have any Canadians, I like to think of myself as an honorary Canadian because I'm from Buffalo, New York, and when I grew up,
I'm Scandinavian.
the Canadian TV programs would come. We could get that on our television reception. So I watched a lot of Canadian children's TV. But if we have any Canadians that want to tell us, in Canada, do they call it football or soccer? Let us know. You got a Macarena bug in you right now? Okay, this is your book, my love.
Yes, it is my book. I need to read it.
I am the picture. I'm in charge of the pictures. Charlie, you didn't tell people why this book is important and special to us in a unique way. In addition to the fact that obviously you play. You play soccer. Yeah. Tell me about that.
Yeah. We went to Canada to watch the Women's World Cup in 2015.
You were little. Whenever the Women's World Cup was hosted in Canada, someone will Google that for us. But anyway, tell us about that?
And
make sure your buddies can see you. Your buddies.
My buddies. I don't have any buddies on.
Okay.
We went to see the U.S. play,
We went to see the, what do you I always call it wrong, the women's national team from the United States to play, no, not to play Panama, because we saw a Panamanian game in Chicago.
We also saw them in Canada.
We did see them. Did we see Panama in Canada?
Like
How could I forget that?
And they lost.
Well, yeah, but we still cheer them on because again, I'm from Buffalo. You get used to these things. Okay, so we feel a closeness. I know you guys. I know that this team is really, the women's national U.S. team is really the most outstanding version of soccer that is being played now. I want to make sure everybody can see.
I need to make sure I can see.
Okay. Make sure everybody can see.
Wait. I'm just.
Okay. And this is a story about the lady. I can't get. It's very sparkly on the camera, but you'll be able to see the other.
Sparkle.
You'll be able to see the other pages.
Women World Cup women. Megan, Alex, and the Team USA soccer champs.
That's this book. Amazing.
The team, the dream, the World Cup heroes.
I know, but I'm holding the book. Cut me some slack, book. I'm working hard.
It is the story of 23 girls who work together to become the heroes of USA soccer. They came from all over the country. Some had purple hair, some had curly hair, some were tall, some were short. But despite their differences, they were excited to join forces, to get to the top, to take first place, to leave their marks on the world.
I'm getting so confused by the camera today. Okay.
Each player can remember the exact moment she declared, I want to be a professional soccer player when I grow up. Megan,
How old were you when you started playing soccer? Do you remember?
I started playing soccer when I was 2.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They have such cute little peewee leagues. You guys used to have those cute little names, like every team in the league would be named after an insect.
Yeah. That I started when I was 4.
Maybe
I
4.
started that league when I was 4, but I played in a different league.
Oh, that's right. I remember. But in the park, we would go.
We would go and play.
That's what I like because this picture reminds me of that. How girls start when they're so little. Kids,
Megan
not just girls.
Rapinoe
Kids.
grew up in Redding, California, with 5 brothers and sisters. She had a twin sister, Rachel. Would play soccer together in their backyard, and their dad coached their soccer team. When Megan was a teen, she had the chance to attend a Women's World Cup in California's Rose Bowl.
That's like you. You attended the Women's World Cup.
Swoosh! Go! The crowd went crazy. Bring it down.
Okay, yes.
Blocking my vocals.
Your people. Yeah. Especially your vocals are amazing. Okay, I won't block you. Good. We're good. I stand corrected.
The crowd went crazy. That was the moment Megan knew she wanted to be part of that excitement someday. In Diamond Bar, California, a little girl named Alex Morgan dreamed of becoming a soccer player too. Alex loved to play all types of sports with her older sisters. When she was very young, she watched the U.S. women's team win the 1999 World Cup on TV. The strength, the skill, the teamwork that went into that win. Alex wanted to do that.
It's amazing. These women are
Julie,
amazing.
Tobin, Crystal, Allie. They all practice year-round for long hours. Kelly, Becky, Lindsay, Alyssa, and Rose. They were all dedicated to become the best soccer players they could be. finally, their big day arrived.
Okay, I want to give people a close-up on this page. This book has got me so... I want you to look at it too. I was kind of freaking out. I'm going to give you time to close up. What do you notice about the faces on this page? Do you notice anything about the faces on this page? They kind of are all the same face.
With different...
But just different hair and different colors.
Yes.
I mean,
Some are bigger.
I thought that was a just interesting choice to say we're really all the same. We love soccer. We're athletes. We're in it together.
So good. The World Cup Championship was held in Paris, France in the summer of 2019. 24 teams from around the world came to play.
That's who these are. This represents some of those teams.
I started really wanting to play goalie when I saw Hope Solo play, but then
I don't want to use a bad word because this is a kid's show, so I won't. But Hope Solo is what I would call a bad mama jamma as a goalie. You know what I'm saying? A bad mama jamma. I mean, as a goalie.
She was amazing.
What?
Was she good? She was amazing.
She's like she's like
was the
beast
best
mode.
goalie to ever play women's soccer.
She's like. We should watch an old. You know what? Some people are doing during this break time. They're watching old games on TV.
Mom, we got it.
Okay. I would like to see Hope. That made me
Didn't we see this game? Chile. Did we see Thailand play? Or did we see Chile?
Oh, I don't know, babe.
First, the U.S. team defeated Thailand 13-0. Then Chile 3-0. Next, they beat Sweden 2-0. Then Spain 2-1.
Oh. Wow.
Then prevailed over France 2-1. Next, England 2-1.
I'm not keeping up. Can you tell though that they've got a lot of wins? Okay.
And on July 7th, 2019, they played the Netherlands in the final game. Megan Rapinoe and Rose Lavelle each scored a goal for a 2-0 win.
Oh, remember this Megan Rapinoe pose? Oh, and her teammates were so happy. What's awesome about Megan Rapinoe, she doesn't have to score all the goals. She's a good team, you know what I mean? Yeah.
And
she's not selfish
she's
with the
married
ball. Yeah.
to women WNBA player Sue Bird.
Could you imagine their
Larry Bird's
quarantine
daughter.
workouts?
She
Those
plays
two are
for
fit.
the Seattle Storm.
Megan Rapinoe is married to Larry Bird's daughter, Sue Bird.
Yeah.
And just you don't even want to figure out what kind of quarantine workouts. I wonder if they're live streaming any
Where
quarantine.
are they? Is he?
They are.
Her father, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's her father. You told me that before. Well, at least that's what you told me. That's what I'm going with.
Team USA won the World Cup, becoming the first team in history to win 4 Women's World Cup titles. The team flew home to the United States, where a parade was held in their honor. They floated down the Canyon of Heroes in New York City. Thousands of soccer fans showered the team with confetti, and the mayor gave the players keys to the city. What does that even mean?
Okay, I'm the key to the city. It's honorary to say if this city was a town and this town could belong to anybody, we think you're such an important figure in this town, we're going to give you a key to unlock all the goodness in this town. That's my best way of explaining it. It's kind of symbolic. It's like a trophy of a city. If a city had a trophy, it would be that.
Either key.
The key.
The key.
Key to the city. Sometimes they name a day after you. Okay, but this is important. What you're coming up
They
to.
celebrated. They danced, and Megan even gave a speech. Oh, that was weird. That was a strange speech. This is my charge to everyone. We have to be better. We have to love more, hate less. Yes, we play sports. Yes, we play soccer. Yes, we are female athletes, but we are so much more than that. You are so much more than that. This team of 23 women was on top of the world. They won the FIFA World Cup in the biggest match of their careers. They brought home, and they brought their country together too. United, their fellow citizens cheered them on with pride. The team lifted America's soccer programs to new heights, made a case for equal pay rights, and became a shining example of what amazing things women can do individually and when they can work together.
We talked about that at dinner this week, about the equal pay rights
Equal pay rights.
that they are fighting for, and there have been some decisions made on that case. You can look into it, but it's real leadership for a whole team to cooperate together and fight for rights.
One nation. We are one team. We are the heroes of American soccer.
Once again, look at these faces. I mean, look at them.
They're all smart. My favorite player, I don't know if she's still on the team. They called her Plankton because she was the shortest one on their team. I don't remember.
There was a member with the nickname Plankton? Okay. Charlie,
You can look that up.
I just love doing this sports story with you because you've taught me a lot about sports. And when I was your age, I didn't feel like I had as much opportunity to be sporty. And you are such an accomplished athlete and musician. So, thank you. How you feeling? You feeling yourself, girl? I like it. You should. And so should you out there, athletes. We always say around here, man, you got to believe in you because for sure you know we believe in you. So don't make us wrong. Prove us right.
Especially if you want to be a fire truck. If you want to be a fire truck, go be a fire truck.
If you want to grow up to be a fire truck, be a fire truck. You will find a way. I almost showed them their jokes. I was so excited because I've been the picture person. So, as we close out and we thank people, wow, it's been great to have another 2 story times with you. Thank you for bearing with us. We're getting our technology worked out. Hopefully the sound was more clear today. We're working on that.
I'm also working on me looking at an album at the same time. Is that even
I
possible?
care more if they hear you than if they see your face because you are so cute.
I want them to see my face.
It's true. I love your face.
I love my face.
Thank you for joining us. I already have at least one good theme picked out for us next week, and I'm excited. The books.
It is Ellie.
Sure.
No. It's not aliens, I'm kidding. It's Lego.
Dude,
It's Hello
I have no
Kitty.
Lego books. Don't tell them it's Lego.
Hello Kitty.
Okay. Oh, I wish it were. What a good idea. Okay, if you love Hello Kitty, I love Hello Kitty. That's a good idea. Although Hello Kitty doesn't talk, so I don't really know what a book with her would be. Maya, so proud of you. You're gonna rock it and crush it. Maya wants to be a firefighter teacher, trainer, train the trainers.
And I want to be a fire.
First responders, so helpful. Maya, you are so strong. We can't wait to meet you in person. Maya is like our friend, and we gotta meet her in person.
We have 5 people that just came on our Facebook.
Okay, anyway, this is the time. If you just came on, you missed. Maybe it was we leave as we shut it down. We'll sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" one more time.
Wait! I haven't even done.
Oh, there's a joke.
Wait.
I guess I get some.
Why did Cinderella get put on the bench during the basketball game? Why did Cinderella get put on the bench during the basketball game?
Why did Cinderella get put? This is our last joke. I'm gonna make a good guess for it. I think as we go out, we'll close out with a little song. Thank everybody. We'll see everybody. We're still committed, you guys. Hey, as long as we are still all staying and sheltering in place, we're here with you for story time. Why did Cinderella, what was it?
Get put on the bench during the basketball game.
Any guesses? Any guesses? Why did Cinderella get put on the bench during the basketball game? Any guesses? I think we've got them so into our dance, beatbox, hip hop, that they don't have a guess. One more moment, athletes. Why was Cinderella put on the bench during the basketball game?
Maybe I want to shout out.
You get shouted out every time. We've changed the title of this thing to Star Your Name. Maya says because she was punished. Oh, Maya, no, I don't. No one will punish Cinderella. She's such an important princess, but I get it. Why? Okay, we're gonna answer it and we're gonna close it out. Everybody's been amazing story listeners this week, and we're gonna be back next week, Monday and Tuesday at 3:30 Central Time. We've got some good stories. Why?
Invisible story.
You're hyping it up for books I don't have. These are the books we have in quarantine, so we gotta go with what we got. Okay, why was Cinderella put on the bench? I'm gonna make a guess.
I haven't even read my basketball book.
Yeah, good point. Okay, I have a guess, Charlie. I think Cinderella was put on the bench during the basketball game because her glass sneakers were making too much noise on the court. Her glass sneakers.
That is incorrect. The answer is she was always running away from the ball. Okay, well that will round up today's Storytime Live with Charlie and Carla. I'm Charlie.
I am not Charlie, I'm Carla. Although someday I could grow up to be just like...
She just wants to be like me.
That's
Wait.
Oh.
Wait, you know.
Okay.
Oh,
Meanwhile, I'll start to sing out. I'll play them out. I'll sing them out. Take
Adios.
me out to the
Adios.
ball game.
Adios.
Take
Adios.
me out to the park.